You are a puzzle, Lindsay Peterson.
Me?
Such definite thoughts on fashioning spectacles, but reluctant to share other ideas.
I don't know what you mean.
You have an idea about that sixth gift, I know you do.
Well, who dares to think they could actually change the whole world?
Fairly certain that's how all the best ideas start. Daring to think.
Speaking of ideas, I have a present idea for Princess Dahlia.
Are you changing the subject?
Well, I read that she was the patroness of a rescue animal charity. So maybe you could get her a shelter dog. You know, I mean, a furry companion would really help comfort her as she's moving into a new place.
You are good at this, aren't you? Just
what?
I'm going to marry this woman. I wish I knew more about her.
Oh. Well, she's beautiful.
That she is.
Look, I'll tell you what, she's gonna arrive the day of the gala, right? Okay, so that gives us 4 more days. We could do a lot more research and we will come up with the perfect gift. And then maybe after the gala, maybe on Christmas Eve, you could present it to her. But if you're not going with the dog idea, I have to insist that I wrap the gift. Me, not you, okay? First impressions are critical, Prince Aiden.
You called me Aiden.
I called you Prince Aiden.
It's a start. Now, tell me your idea.
Well, it's more of an idea I have to show you. I assume this giant place has a kitchen, right?
Your world-changing idea begins in a kitchen.
You just might.
Now I must know. I'm dining with my mother later this evening. After.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, who is the woman in my room? The portrait above my fireplace.
You are in Lillibet's room. Remember when I mentioned King Humphrey, who assumed the throne in Clovis' stead? Mm-hmm. That was his queen from... Come to think of it, I don't remember what kingdom Lillibet was from.
Well, I'm just happy to know her name. Makes our conversations less awkward.
I suspect she's a great listener.
Oh, the best.
And each gift tells the history of the Foundation.
What a nice idea. And well thought out, I should say.
Yes, but we do need your help. I know you've told me the story of Helen and Clovis many times.
Yes, wonderful people.
And the Festive Heart Foundation is such an integral part of who we are here in Valdonia. And I know it originated with Helena. I would like to tell her story properly. So I need you to fill in the details.
What would you like to know?
Do you happen to know what prompted Helena to give the first gift? The one that started the whole idea of the Foundation?
Sorry?
I just can't help thinking that it must have been something or someone who Helena was concerned about.
How would I know something like that? It's such a long time ago.
Mother, you know our family history with great detail. You must know something about Helena's motivation.
I'm sorry, Aiden. I've already told you everything I know about all that.
But, Mother...
I'm rather tired. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Good night, Mother.
Lindsay Peterson.
Lindsay Peterson of New York. The woman full of silly ideas.
I heard that. Here you go.
When people ask how this world-changing idea began, can we leave out the part where the prince wore Christmas kittens?
Will you please pass me that bowl, sire?
No. Not until you call me by my name. Let's hear it.
Could you please pass me that bowl, Aiden?
I'll hand you two.
Okay. And now I will need you to measure out 4 cups of flour.
What are we making? No, let me guess. We are changing the world with pineapple upside down cake.
We? We're making cookies.
I see. No, actually, I don't.
Okay. Well, now it's your turn to hear a story. My great-grandmother's name was Dora, but I called her Gigi. And she lived in the same apartment in Brooklyn her entire life, in a community where people look out for each other. When I was little, I would go over to her house, and we would bake cookies. Well, believe it or not, that's not even the best part.
Well, I don't know if I believe you. Cookies are pretty great.
She would take such care with the cookies, decorating each one extravagantly. We never ate a single one.
Oh, that's impossible.
We would put them in little boxes, and then we would give 2 boxes to each neighbor.
Why 2 boxes?
Okay, so here's where my big silly idea comes in. She always taught me, you give 2 gifts to people, Lindsay. One for them to keep, and one for them to give. I still do it to this day. I mean, every time I give somebody a gift, I either include cookies or a small token, and...
You do?
Gigi believed that if given the chance, people would learn that they love giving more than receiving.
I think I see where you're going with this.
Aiden, the foundation could honor tradition by giving Christmas toys to each child, but what if, in the future, we give each child a gift to give as well? I mean, children who have been given so little, they would experience the pure joy of Christmas giving, and by nurturing that innate desire in them to give, you know, maybe they would grow up to be like...
Be like you. Grow up to have a beautiful heart like you.
Maybe, you could give a box of cookies to Princess Dahlia when you give her her gift.
Yes, yes, that's a lovely idea.
Next we do brown sugar.
Great.
Don't give me that look, Lilibeth. We're only making cookies. You're right. Tomorrow I need to stay far, far away from your great-great-grandson.
So, we go into each shop, we pick up the toys they've collected, and then we just get out of there.
You say thank you and recognize the time and effort it took to make the donation.
Of course. That too.
Once you have collected each toy, join the volunteers at the Village Community Center to wrap them. And it is not a race, Mr. Kelly. Questions? Off you go. I will join you in the village later. Your Majesty.
I know what you're up to.
Up to?
Have you found your replacement yet?
More assessment needed. Today should be revealing.
No one is forcing you to retire, Willard. As far as I'm concerned, you can stay on indefinitely.
That's very kind, Your Majesty.